Hello everyone, I'm back again with another interesting video. But before I begin, I want to tell you that there are many more videos on my channel. Please subscribe to the same and have a look. Today we are going to talk about phrases and its type. Phrases are the building blocks of sentences. They strengthen the sentences to make them more meaningful. A phrase is a group of related words within a sentence that complements the overall structure of a sentence. It neither has a subject nor a predicate. Phrase cannot stand alone as a sentence. The words in a phrase act together so that the phrase itself functions as a single part of speech. This you will understand more clearly as we proceed through the video. A phrase can act as a noun, an adjective, a preposition, an adverb, a conjunction, etc. The function of a phrase basically depends upon its construction and place in a sentence. For example, on the street, in the water, over the horizon, as soon as, so that, with grey hair, etc. Let's move on to the types of phrases in detail. So the first type of phrase that I'm going to discuss here is noun phrase. A phrase that acts like a noun in the sentence is a noun phrase. It contains a noun and other associated words, usually determiners and modifiers, which modify the noun. A noun phrase basically consists of a noun as a head word, and other related words may come before or after the noun. The entire phrase serves as a noun in a sentence. So the noun phrase basically consists of noun as well as some modifiers or determiners. Let us look at the examples. Ram forgot Sohan's birthday. They hired a huge beautiful home. Sohan's birthday serves as a noun in a sentence. So this is a noun phrase. A huge beautiful home acts as a noun in the sentence. So it is a noun phrase. The next type is the verb phrase. A verb phrase is a group of main verbs and helping verbs, that is auxiliaries, within a sentence. So basically, a verb phrase can consist of a main verb, its auxiliaries, its complements, and other modifiers. Hence, it can sometimes refer to the whole predicate of a sentence. Let us look at a few examples. She is writing a letter. Is writing is the verb phrase. Roma has been sleeping for 2 hours. Has been sleeping is the verb phrase. The next type of phrases that we are going to talk about is the adjective phrase. An adjective phrase is a group of words that function like an adjective in a sentence. It consists of adjectives, modifier, and any other word that modifies a noun or a pronoun within a sentence. If you remember what are adjectives, adjectives are words that modify noun or a pronoun. So, adjective phrase, when it works like an adjective, also would fulfill the same properties. Prepositional phrases and participial phrases also function as adjectives, so we can also call them adjective phrases when they function as adjective. This again we are going to discuss in detail in the later part of the video. Let us look at some examples. The woman in the blue dress pulled out her wallet. What is our noun in the sentence? The noun is woman. In the blue dress is the adjective phrase which modifies the noun woman. The next example, the lady with grey hair is dancing. In this example, the adjective phrase is with grey hair. It is also a prepositional phrase, but it functions as an adjective. Adverb phrase. An adverb phrase is a group of words that functions as an adverb within a sentence. It consists of adverbs or other words. What are those other words? Preposition, noun, verb or modifiers that makes the group works like an adverb in a sentence. So, adverb phrase functions like an adverb. It modifies a verb, an adjective or another verb. Again, this is similar to what an adverb is. A prepositional phrase can also act as an adverb phrase. Let us look at some examples. She walked into the room. Into the room is the adverb phrase. It basically tells you more about the verb walked in the sentence. He always behaves in a good manner. Here, the verb is behaves. In a good manner is the adverb phrase. This is also a prepositional phrase acting as an adverb phrase. Gerund phrase. A gerund phrase begins with the ing form of verb. For example, ride plus ing, riding. See plus ing, seeing. Talk plus ing, talking, etc. and have objects and modifiers. But a gerund phrase always acts as a noun in a sentence. For example, eating food quickly is a bad idea. Here, the gerund phrase is eating food quickly. You can see eat plus ing, that is the ing form of verb is used here. Jogging 3 miles every day is good for health. Jogging 3 miles every day is the gerund phrase. I like writing good stories. As I have mentioned that the gerund phrase begins with the verb plus ing form, therefore the gerund phrase here is writing good stories. Infinitive phrase. This contains the infinitive, that is to plus verb form used to make present tense. We also call this V1 or the first form of the verb, and can function as a noun, adjective or an adverb. Let us understand this with the help of these examples. To sleep all night was his only wish. Here, the infinitive phrase to sleep all night functions as a noun. The police intend to catch the thief. Here, to catch the thief is the infinitive phrase, but it acts as an adverb. He made a plan to buy a car. In this example, to buy a car is an infinitive phrase which acts as an adjective. This basically modifies the noun plan. Absolute phrase. An absolute phrase has a subject but not an action verb. So, it cannot stand alone as a complete sentence. It modifies the whole sentence, not just a noun. An absolute phrase is also called a nominative phrase. and it is a group of words including a noun or pronoun and a participle as well as any associated modifiers. Absolute phrase modifies or gives information about the entire sentence. It resembles a clause, but it lacks a true finite verb. It is separated by a comma or pairs of commas from the rest of the sentence. For example, his tail between his legs. The dog walked out the door. Picnic basket in hand, she set off for her date. She was waiting for her friend, her eyes on the clock. So here the group of words in italics are the absolute phrases. A positive phrase. Basically, it is a word or a phrase that identifies or explains the noun or pronoun it follows. It clarifies or adds details to your sentence. It basically restates a preceding term or expands or explains it. Look at the examples. A young girl, my responsible neighbor, was supposed to meet me. Here, my responsible neighbor basically adds detail to the noun girl in the sentence. Football, the most popular game, is loved by all. The most popular game is the appositive phrase which gives more details or adds details to the noun football in the sentence. Participial phrase. A participial phrase consists of a present participle, a past participle, and modifiers or other associated words. So what is a present participle? Verb plus ing. The past participle, the ed form of the verb that we use for irregular verbs. A participle phrase is separated by commas. It always acts as an adjective in a sentence. So this means that a participial phrase is equal to a participle plus complements or modifiers. For example, surprised by the gift, my mother got emotional. Surprised by the gift is the participial phrase. This is the past participle, surprised. The soldiers, trapped by the enemy, threw down their guns. Trapped by the enemy is the participial phrase. The kids making a noise need food. Making a noise is the present participle. Prepositional phrase. A prepositional phrase consists of a preposition, object of preposition, and may also consist of other modifiers. For example, on a table, near a wall, in the room, at the door, under a tree. A prepositional phrase starts with a preposition and mostly ends with a noun or a pronoun. Whatever prepositional phrase ends with, it is called object of preposition. A prepositional phrase functions as an adjective or adverb in a sentence. This we have read while we were understanding the adjective phrase and the adverb phrase. Let us look at the examples. A boy on the roof is singing a song. On the roof is the prepositional phrase which acts as an adjective in the sentence. This phrase tells us about the boy. She is shouting in a loud voice. Here in a loud voice is the prepositional phrase that acts as an adverb. It basically tells you more about the verb shouting. The last one here is the conjunctional phrase. A conjunctional phrase works as a conjunction in the sentence. For example, as soon as you got in, he called. As soon as is the conjunctional phrase. We have to work hard so that we can score well. So that I will attend the ceremony provided that you come. Provided that is the conjunctional phrase. I hope you enjoyed learning phrases and its kind. Do drop in a comment in the comment section below and let me know if you have any doubts or queries. Also drop in a message if you want me to make a video on a particular topic. I will come up with more videos. Until then, see you. Bye bye.